Hi everyone, Mystic here. This is the second and final video in our Final Fantasy XV and New Empire series, sponsored by Amazon Coins. Since my last video, we went from this to this. We had a ton of people join the Bread Squad Guild and begin their conquest of the land of Eos. You can still join us by downloading a New Empire from the Amazon App Store and search for Ms. or the Bread Squad. And remember, using the Amazon App Store gives you access to and allows you to use your Amazon coins for all in-app purchases. There's no better way to help you save money while playing your favorite mobile games. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at some of the game systems in place. The first, and arguably most important, is the guild system. Aside from the obvious social perks like an extra chat room and allowing players to connect through realms, you'll notice that there are a ton of game perks as well. My favorite of this is the guild help option. Anytime you're building or upgrading or researching, you can request help from your friends. This helps speed up your timers, allowing you to do more, and also gives you a currency called loyalty. Loyalty lets you buy a number of resources from your guild store, like resource boosts, speed ups, item chests, and even PvP items. You can also use your guild to send resources to other players. So if you find yourself resource capped trying to upgrade that citadel, just get one of your friends to send you items. The amount of time it takes your delivery to get to your friend depends on the distance between your empire and theirs. Another important tool is reinforce. As the empires around you grow stronger and stronger, they might start poking and bothering you or your friends. Reinforce allows you to send your troops to a friendly empire, and hopefully keep this from happening. Now, if you look around on the Empire screen, you'll notice the number of monsters out in the wild. When you first start off, your hero will only be powerful enough to take on level 1 monsters, like this Flan. Your hero will have a maximum of 10k mana to work with, and you have the option to attack once, using up 500 mana, or deal a max attack of 10k mana. Since the max attack means I'll have to wait for Noctis's mana to regen before I can attack again, I usually use the attack once option. Click and your hero begins to march. The amount of damage you deal will be based on your hero's level and any research you've done to improve him. Looks like my initial hit only dealt about 15% damage, but that's not bad. That one hit also gave me 5k EXP and 25 loyalty. If I force Noctis to attack with all of his strength, I'll probably get a lot more hits in. Let's give it a shot. As you can see, I was able to kill the Flan in one go, getting tons of the loot at once. Unfortunately, now I'll need to wait for my mana to regenerate to at least 500 before I can attack again. Luckily, your MP regen time can be decreased through research at your university. After you destroy a monster lair will pop up in its place. Occupying this space with enough troops will allow them to loot the lair, hopefully bringing back some amazing goodies for your empire to use. As you can see, sending in at least 5,000 troops into a lair allows for the chance of finding cool items. I'm going to send in 10,000 troops and see what I can get. The only problem here is that I'm now feeling a little defenseless. Time to train up more troops. I'm going to use some of these speed ups that I've been hoarding for a special occasion just in case someone decides to attack. I want to be ready. It looks like some of my warriors are returning from one of their adventures. Let's see what they brought me back. You'll be able to find record of your exploits in your mail, so you don't have to worry about not being present every time they finish. Looks like they brought me a ton of junk, but what is it used for? All of these materials can be used at the armory to craft yourself items. Let's take a look at our hero and see what he needs. He's currently shoeless, so I'm going to use the items from that lair to craft him a nice pair of boots. It looks like it'll take a while to create those, so we'll come back later. While my troops are out raiding that second lair, I want to work on upgrading my hero so I can finally start attacking harder monsters. Monster Tactics level 2 will allow me to do this. Unfortunately, I have to make sure Noctis is strong enough before I can even start research on it. Luckily, I've already made him study a lot, and all I'm missing is Monster Attack March Speed level 6, but it looks like I'm going to need some more resources. Now, I can be patient and wait. My banks generate about 5,000 an hour, and my energy extractors are doing work at about 7,000 an hour, so it'll take a few hours for me to be able to research that next level. To speed things up, I can request help from my friends or even use my in-game gold to buy some resources in bulk. Gold is gained through a number of ways. Chests that appear after you destroy a monster in the Proving Grounds, or the free Luna chest can contain gold. My personal favorite way to gain gold is to earn it as a reward from a world event. Once you have gold, you can also deposit it in your treasury, which will give you an additional % return on your investment every 2 hours. You can also create a gold mine and reap the benefits that way. but unfortunately I'm a loser with no Facebook friends, so my gold stores are a bit lacking. If you don't want to wait, you can always purchase gold at your whim from the in-game store. And with Amazon coins making each purchase cheaper, you can splurge without destroying your wallet too much. Additionally, anytime you or one of your guildmates makes an in-game purchase, you're all granted a gift. The more sales you make, and the more gifts you earn, will increase your guild's gift level, allowing for cooler and cooler awards out of each gift box that you open. You'll need to stay on top of opening these or they expire. As you can see, I missed out on some pretty sweet free gold. Let's take a look at the world events. These are timed events that offer rewards based on tier thresholds of points you scored during that event. For this monster kill event, you'll see that you gain points based on performing these actions. I've managed to kill a few level 1 monsters so far for 23 points. The rewards you gain depend on the number of points you scored during the event and if you manage to get on the leaderboard. If I want at least the first tier of rewards, I need to find some more monsters to kill and bring up my score before the event timer expires. For this build solo event, you gain points by upgrading the appropriate buildings. You have far less time to gain these points, but the rewards are amazing. Since I don't want to miss out, I'm going to upgrade my citadel for the maximum points. To do this, I need the help of my man Solu, who luckily has some spare resources lying around. Once his shipment comes in, I can start upgrading. While we wait on that citadel to upgrade, it looks like our crafted boots are finally finishing. Equipping it gives me special bonuses, and also helps me gain hero EXP. I can also embed gems into the gear, making it even more powerful. Gems are usually found in chests or from destroying and looting monsters. Now that we have a bunch of idle troops, I think it's time to test the might of our empire. This PvP master fellow seems like he's begging for some attention. I'm going to march with the full might of my empire. It may seem like overkill, but you can't be too safe, right? Well, it looks like PvP Master wasn't exactly prepared for PvP. I'm assuming we didn't kill any troops because he didn't have any. We still got a few spoils out of it, so it wasn't exactly a waste of time, but I guess for my next battle, it's worth scouting out an empire to see if it's worth the hassle. This empire seems to have a lot of resources, but again, no troops. This one doesn't have as many resources, but look at that, tons of troops. Let's attack them and see what happens. Well, that was a total bust. It seems like his wall traps were too much for my army to handle. I guess I'll need to return, regroup, and research to improve my troops. Or I can set a war rally and have my friends back me up. Check out this sweet boat we're riding. With this amount of style points, we can't lose, right? Well, if that isn't the saddest march back, then I don't know what is. Well, you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, find someone weaker to defeat and restore your dignity. The ultimate goal of the game revolves around control of the crystal. Controlling the crystal makes you the emperor of the realm and allows you to bestow titles on your friends. Each title has a specific perk to it, and you'll need to assign each title wisely. I'm not sure if I'll ever be strong enough to manage taking over the crystal, but I'm going to continue growing my empire until I can take it on. As you can see, there are a ton of things to do, and this has become my go-to game to play in between raid wipes and guide making. We've still got tons of room in the guild, so come play with us. Never used the Amazon App Store? For a limited time, in celebration of the launch of Final Fantasy XV: A New Empire, Amazon is offering new Amazon App Store customers $50 of Amazon.com credit when you spend $99.99 on a single in-game item from Final Fantasy XV: A New Empire. Offer is valid only in the US and will be available while supplies last. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in-game. Till next time.